Hello again. We continue exploring the features of the Moodle's gradebook. There are cases when you have activities not in the Moodle but in the class. It can be paper-based test, it can be verbal exam, but you need to enter the grade. Today we're gonna explore how we can do it with using the Moodle's gradebook. And second thing we'll explore is how to actually group several items together and give them one common weightage. To do that, we are going back to the grade section, this blue ribbon, and we will need to open the gradebook setup. In this setup, we can see two options, two buttons here. We can add separate grade items or categories. For starters, let's start them by adding a grade item. Let's say there's a paper-based test that you have conducted. Paper-based test conducted and checked, and you want now to add it to the Moodle gradebook. We're going to save changes, give it a name. The rest you can leave untouched, and here it is. For now it has 0% because we just added it. Again, we can adjust the weightage, and let's for example take 5 points from here. Let's make it 20, and then we add 5 here. Again, we need to make sure that all the grades here they sum up to equal 100. We save the changes. And now, as the second step, let's try to actually organize assignments, final assignment and paper-based test as one category. What we need to do now, we need to add a category. So we press this button here. We give it a name. For example, let's say written assignment. The aggregation should be weighted mean of grades, and then we save changes. And now let's see, you can see the folder icon and the bold type here with the written assignments. Now we need to move assignment 1 paper-based test in this category. There are two options to do this. First one, we press just on this blue button here, and then we show where it needs to land. It needs to land under the written assignment, so we just press on this gray area, and we can see that it is now within the folder of written assignment. This is one way to do it. The other way is to come here, put a tick on the element that you need to shift around, maybe final exam, maybe not. You choose all the elements, then you come here, you open the move selected items to, and then you say where you need to move it. You can choose written assignments. You say yes, you want to leave the page, and now you see that assignment 1 and paper-based, they are counted together within one category of written assignments. Now we can say that written assignments in total would be 25%, so in general it's gonna end up to 100, and we have two elements, assignment 1 and the paper-based test. We want to say that they weigh equally, and for example this one will be 50%, so this is the distribution of 25% inside. I want to say that let's make it 50-50, and we're gonna save changes. And now let's see how it looks at the graded report. We come here, we see that there is a final exam, there is quiz attendance, and then there's a subcategory for written assignments. There's element 1, 2, and then there's a course assignment, and then course total calculation. Now we can see the graded report, that the paper-based test element here, and then there's a subcategory for the written assignments. Now let's try to put the grades and see how it does the calculations. We are going for the paper test. We're just pressing on this pencil icon. We remember to turn the editing mode on. And now that we give the assignments, let's be 100, let it be 50. Here you can leave any written feedback that you want the student to see. You save the changes. And now we need to go to the graded report to see the general picture. We turn off the editing mode. Okay, we come here and now we see As you remember, we have assigned 50% for this one, 50% for this one to calculate the total of the written assignments. If you look at this, it's 50 plus 100, it's 150. So it took the average score of 75 for written assignments. Here, the distribution is again 70 plus 50 divided by 2, 60. So these two assignments weigh equally, they each take up 50%. This is something you can adjust. If you are not happy about this distribution, you can go back and then change this distribution again. This will depend on the course syllabus that you are using. So basically you can show this division of weightage inside the category as percentages, 50-50, or if you have an even number of assignments, you can split 25. For example, we can split it by 12.5 and 12.5. Again, we're showing that the weightage is equal. I'm sorry, 12.5. Let's see now, we save the changes. We go to the graded report and we see the same result.